Konnichiwa. Thank you for joining me. Today we are going to try some traditional Japanese cuisine. It is noodles. As everyone knows, Mr. Noodles originated in Japan, and I decided to pick some up, and we're going to try some today. So thank you for joining me. It is very honorable to eat for you, and let us see how they taste. I've never had them before. I'm usually cooking traditional cuisine, not a Japanese fast food. It's very good. I like. Yes, but what makes this very special is this is not just Japanese, as I have the traditional weapon of the warrior. The chopsticks, the noodles, and the placemat. We're mixing American culture with pop. We wash it down. Watashi wa. These are very good. I have the vegetable. Now these are very high in sodium, and I am apologize for any background noise as I have my doggo and my fan running. Yes, these are the vegetable ones. You essentially, the way you make them, maybe for the next one, if this gets enough likes, perhaps for the next one I will show you how to make different flavors. I'll show you how to make Mr. Noodles for those of you who do not know. But essentially you have to put in, to make the noodles, what you have to do is first put 2 cups of water as it says on the package. Secondly, once the water comes to a boil, you put in the noodles. Now, I suppose if you would like, unlike me, I put in the whole brick as it is. I just put in the brick and it came out good. Very good. If you choose, what you can do is break it up. If you want to break it up, it will be more sparse. This all hold together. Look, these all hold together once I pull them out. Look at that. Whenever I pull it, I get many noodles. Very good. Yes, these are very good. So, you need to boil for 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3. After 2 to 3 minutes, all you have to do to make this dish is first you put 2 cups, measuring cups of water into the pot. Once you get the cups into the pot, you need to wait for it to boil. Once the water boils properly, you need to make sure it is proper boiler. If it is not boiling, you will not get perfection noodles. Now, once the water has come to a proper boil, what you need to do is adding the noodles. What I did, I added them in as a single chunk. Now you may be asking, why do you add it in as a single chunk? Well, it is a good question. Normally, some people might break it up. Hey, I see why. But what I did, I followed the instructions to a T. Look how thick these noodles are. Look, I have not picked up much. Look how thick they are. You can make them very stringy and very spread out, but you do not get big mouthful. It will take you many tries if you know how to use your chopsticks properly. Now, of course you're going to need chopsticks. So make sure before you start any of this, you have your chopsticks. You cannot eat fine Japanese fast food, which is far superior to American fast food. Okay? This is even far superior to American cuisine. Now, however you decide to put the noodles in, you need to wait 2 to 3 minutes. Now you maybe say, why 2 to 3? These noodles do not take long. They are very small noodles. Look at how thin the noodles are. They're a little bit less than typical spaghetti noodles. Now, after 2 to 3 minutes, it comes with a little package of soup base. What you do is you open this foil package, put it on, right in the middle, right on the side, wherever. Whatever you're using to stir, remember it's only 2 cups, so it's only about this much water, depending on how big it is. And you don't need more than 2 cups because this is noodles. If you want to make a soup out of it, that is different. So you add it in and you stir. Make sure everything is touched by the soup base. If it is not, you will have bland noodle, and nobody wants bland noodles. I don't even want bland noodles. As much as I make good bland noodles, I guarantee these will be just as good bland, but it is better when it's not. So after, what I would recommend is there may be a little water left depending on the heat you left it on. I had mine on high heat to get it to boil and turned it down to about 6 on mine, so about 60%. It had a little bit of water. That is not a big deal. If you want just the noodles, you strain it and the noodles will stay. Look it. This has been 20 minutes since I made these. They are still good noodles. They will stay the way you made them. They even still warm. Perfect. So, I would recommend straining them to get rid of excess water. If you have made a soup out of it, obviously you do not want to get rid of the excess water. You want to leave the water in. If you take out the water, you will not have a soup, you will have the noodle. These are made for noodle and they could work good as noodle. So then you can do whatever with the water. It will smell and taste like the soup is, like your noodles will, but stronger, and it will be water. And then when you're finally finished, grab your chopsticks, grab your traditional placemat, and dig in. I know. It's all gone! That's okay, I have more. Arigato for watching me. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next time.